All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 12.
Okay, so
the Dryad has showed up.
We have had the Dryad trainee appear to Rimuru and the Ogres.
So now we're officially into the trainee arc. Yeah.
Yep. And we have to defeat the Orc Lord before the comet arrives.
Exactly. Yes. Hopefully they can just fly over the Orc army and go straight to the Orc Lord, maybe?
Yeah, I think a part of it will be more specifically how Rimuru's followers and Gabiru and the lizardmen deal with deal with the Orc army, and
Doctor's
then
just gonna take
Rimuru stops the Orc Lord. The question though is this going to be kind of a multi-staged arc, or is this going to be dealt with in like an episode or two?
Right.
We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we've assembled quite the squad. With the Dryad coming in. I'm interested to see what potential magical assistance she can bring, or if she's just being a clairvoyant messenger. And then also what role Gabiru is going to play.
Yes. Because
given that he is kind of a comic relief character at this point, and he's not that strong, given that, I mean, Gabta is strong, but Gabta beat Gabiru. Like, let's like keep that in mind here.
Yeah.
What role will him and his people have to play in this?
He will just direct his people, all 100,000 of them, and that will be his contribution.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into this. All right, everyone, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes. Rimuru. Your quest, should you choose to accept it.
So we now have everyone from the squad.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's been a while since Rimuru has just gotten new skills, you know? Like,
it's true.
Like, it's something I would love to see more of. And Gobta! Yes! Gabiru! Fly high!
Although we still need to get introduced to those people, so...
Yeah, it's true. To the east, to the west, to the west, Psycho. Bloop. The gears spin out of control.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. A luminescent being.
One waifu too many.
Yep.
This is true.
Why are you here? Yes. Because you kind of radiate some really powerful aura around you. Nice track in the background.
It is, yeah.
She's also saying that she's physically here by eating that cookie, which I find to be also kind of impressive. I thought it was some kind of astral projection, you know?
Right.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Starved. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, even their own?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Reminds me of like
looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know about my predator skill?
Yeah.
So they're losing numbers constantly then.
Right.
But the problem is that the strength of them might not vary that much. Sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're talking about Gilmood. Cool. She knows a lot.
Yeah.
That's a very vague question. Yeah. You do not speak for me.
But the power of Opie is strong indeed.
Indeed. Soldoi!
Yes.
Whoever voice acts him must have so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
everyone will die and be consumed, Rimuru. That's what will happen.
What if Gobta gets consumed? That would be bad.
The whole world would end at that point. Ha! Yeah, this guy. I left a clone over there already.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
They have the numbers after all. Gabiru! Because he's been unconscious this whole time.
Yeah.
Indeed! Yes!
The legend of Gobta grows.
Oh my gosh, this is brilliant.
Ah, yes.
Wait,
who or what is this? Who are you?
Yeah. No. Oh.
Okay.
Wow. Dang. He's so easily manipulated. Holy crap. So what happens when your species has an average intelligence of 5? Yeah, watch that. That's actually just Gelmood, you know? Like... Ay, ay, ay.
All right.
Well. There's a few hundred of them. That's just a few hundred right there. Yeah.
It's a scouting party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, one of the ogres just, you know, Sawe is just...
And this might just be a copy.
Yeah, this might be just a copy. That's true. The great Rimuru Tempest, Lord of Monsters. They're like, whoa, this is truly a message from the gods.
Yes.
Ah. Yes, yes, indeed. Soe is a fantastic diplomat. Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, oh, dang. Yeah, indeed. Yes, right. Yes, he would have.
Yes, he is a slime. Yeah.
I must meet your master. Yep. 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 Yep.
Yeah.
It makes sense. In one episode.
Right.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Crap. Gabiru's on his way back. The bumbling idiot. Oh my gosh.
All right. Cool.
Everyone. Oh. All right.
All right. Cool.
Nice trident. But my death... Oh, 4 days later already. Dang. Just one randomly came here.
Oh,
here he is.
Oh, so that it's a secret location of how to get inside. So by Gabiru going out, he's gonna ruin everything.
Ruin everything, yeah. No, Gabiru. Right, because he thinks the goblins and Rimuru are separate entities. Because they are, but...
He's gonna challenge him.
No!
No, that's exactly what you want to do. You have less people. We're just doing a coup in a moment of national emergency, you know.
Yep. Oh, brother, gotcha. So that's the chieftain's daughter and Gabiru's sister.
Well, all right.
Well.
Magic item.
You have been granted the unique skill. Yep.
Mm-hmm. No.
I guess it does.
Yeah.
It automatically attunes to him.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Hey, it's further way to build up the orcs so that when Rimuru defeats them...
Just like you showed Gobta.
Yes.
Oh,
Gabiru. 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 Okay.
Like, they're actually doing it.
We're making a dent! The circle became a, you know?
Yeah. At least he's doing hit and run tactics. That's good.
Right. Oh. They have a group AoE buff.
Exactly.
All of them.
Yep.
Passive incremental stat increase.
Need to cut off the head. All right. Cool.
Awesome. Well, there you go. You have.
So what they need to do is they need to have Rimuru just use black lightning to turn them all to smoking cinders.
No. What you need is someone with a range increase on their spell, an AoE increase on their spell, and they just use dispel magic. And they just all like lose and they go back to being like regular pigs. Just oink, oink, oink.
I hereby unname you.
Seriously, though.
I don't know if something like that can be done, but if it could, that'd be pretty terrifying. Especially because then you just go up to the Orc Lord, I unname you.
And then all the orcs just start killing each other.
Yeah, exactly. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Rimuru is a big boy.
Yep. Gobta! The strongest in all the land!
Yes!
Oh my gosh, what if this is going to be one of those One Punch Man things where Gobta ends up taking all the credit unintentionally for all these legendary feats?
Yeah.
Specifically with the lizard men. So they end up like worshipping and revering, Gobta as this like you know.
Well, and that'll be the great part, is that Rimuru will just have Gob to manage all the lizard men.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay,
all right.
So, Gabiru can mess anything up.
So like, you know how we said you done goofed? We're not gonna be you done Gabiru. Like, you done Gabiru.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. He doesn't have high int, he doesn't have high whiz, you know, he's just kind of, you know, a Gabiru. He's
got good charisma.
Yeah.
He's got good charisma, but that's about it. And the thing is, I want to absolutely love him as a character.
Oh,
because he's so hilarious and so awesome.
I love him in some ways, too.
In some ways, but then at the same time, because of just how he's just constantly messing it up, and it's like, yeah, simple thing they could do, you know, and
right.
No. Because he's going to mess everything up. It's like, well, okay, all right.
Yeah, and I think the part that makes it, if anything, annoying is that we know he's not going to die. Like, this is one of those shows where if they're going to kill people, they're going to be the people that Rimuru gets skills from. But what skill could Rimuru gain from Gabiru?
Right, and,
like, really.
And the other thing is this idea that, like, okay, we know how he's going to fail. Right, he's already failing. Right. He's already failing, but the idea is that, because again, I constantly think of Kazuma when I'm watching Gabiru do his thing, because it's his voice actor, right? So it's making me like imagine, like, what if there was some sort of like Kazuma style mess up, because Kazuma messes up all the time, right? And oftentimes it's his party as well that's messing up, and that's why it can be fun. But it's that it'll be these wacky, quirky things that he didn't like. It makes sense that he wouldn't have seen them coming, right?
Totally.
And then it's just like, oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's an even bigger problem. Right. Oh, well, we're screwed. Let's just run, you know.
In a lot of ways, this is similar to that, because he couldn't have known about them having some kind of magical aura over them that makes them compelled to eat their comrades in order to strengthen them.
Right. Of course, he didn't care to ask.
No, of course not.
And the king, the chieftain, really seemed to know that, even though it didn't seem like that was new information that he had gotten from I forget the name of the
who
the Soe. Yeah,
just ask me. I know all the names now.
Yeah. He didn't get that from Soe, so that was something that he knew already, and Gabiru did not know that. So, you know, he could have done it a different way. He could have been like, okay, I'm still going to keep you on maybe as an advisor or whatever. Make sure that he still knows everything about the enemy. But
despite him being the, you know, ultimate arbiter in regards to military decisions.
Exactly.
Such. Yeah.
But no, this is just going to be in spectacular fashion. But here's the winning piece in this puzzle.
Yes,
is that the worse things get, that just means it'll be even more awesome when Rimuru does his thing.
Yes.
And I would not be surprised at all if the Orc army ended up serving Rimuru if he defeats the Orc Lord. So imagine if it was something where it's like, all right, 100,000 lizard men and 150,000 orcs, let's say, by that point, you know, because maybe, whatever. But massive freaking army. And they're like, yeah, cool, we'll serve you. You're better than our Orc Lord, so yeah,
I mean, yeah, I could totally see that coming. I think that what we're more building up right now is a squad on Rimuru's side that will have some kind of objective to defeat the Orc Lord specifically, because that's what the Dryad is going for. But I want to see how that fails also, because I like the idea of having this massive army that is with a number that's so big we can't even fathom what that would mean to you know, actually have that army attack you,
because all these little shots that they show are great, but that's like a tiny little portion.
Yeah, that's less than 1% of you know, the total army.
Yeah, because 1% is 2,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
And each shot we're seeing is less than 500. Like,
exactly.
So it gets pretty crazy when you think about the numbers that big. So if we have it be a thing where the orcs are going to get stronger by consuming their comrades, seeing Rimuru basically be like, well, we need to break through to the Orc Lord in order to fight him. I don't
small elite team kind of a thing.
Well, no, I'm meaning like a thing of where just because they kill the Orc Lord, his magic doesn't necessarily go away.
Oh, okay.
Like having him having already given out the buff.
Sure.
Or now they need to just either run it out.
And then maybe Gelmood steps in and he's like, I am assuming command of, whatever, so that way he still has them under his thumb.
If they Phantom Menace it and have them all basically become, more or less manageable after the Orc Lord is defeated, that's cool. But I would then like to have it be a thing where the Orc Lord is intelligent and doesn't just, I walk at the front so I can be sniped from, a mile away by magic.
Yeah.
Not only have him be intelligent, but then when he fights him, Rimuru is like, I actually can't beat him. Like, I actually, cannot beat him right now.
Right. Or
without actually being creative and intelligent with my abilities and also utilization of my friends.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. Because there's 200,000 orcs, right? And these orcs are badass, right? It's this idea that even if Rimuru has an opponent that he can beat, he can't handle all of them. So he does need his friends. And then it can be something where maybe it's a question of, can he beat the Orc Lord in time, or are his friends, starting to get cut down or something, right?
Yeah, that would be cool.
And then if Gelmood intervenes, then that could cause it to be even more problematic, because then it's the even though we know Rimuru's going to be okay, it's like will everyone else be okay?
Yeah, and while we don't necessarily care about all their characters that much yet, except for maybe some of the people that have been around for the longest time, like Gobta, and then also his wolf buddy.
Yes.
Shoot.
There are so many characters in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I failed the city. Yeah. Yeah. And having them be at risk, that's something that I would be very interested in seeing. Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see what effects, like how Rimuru uses his abilities, because I could totally see there being something where, like, let's say they have like a choke point. Rimuru's like, okay, cool, black lightning, and just destroys big swaths, which of course in the long run is nothing. But yeah, and because if he ever could just bombard the Orc Lord with black lightning, that would be pretty hilariously anticlimactic. So I hope that doesn't happen, but that would be hilarious to see if it did.
Yeah, we had the Dryad basically convince them that this was a good idea, but it was more or less her convincing the rest of them, who then kind of put Rimuru on the spot to join in this whole thing there. Yep. So I would like there to be legitimate consequences to actually kind of, oh yeah, we took the divine judgment quest. Yeah, absolutely. This is something that the world needs me to do. But you know what would be cool is if they actually thought about it a little bit longer and waited and were like, you know what? Sorry, the lizard men, we're gonna sacrifices might need to be made there. We might not join with the lizard men. If anything, we'll then go and find Dwargon again and be like, hey, we need your help. After this orc army comes in, destroys us,
they're gonna come and destroy you.
They're gonna eventually come and be a problem for your lands, your vassals,
and they'll be even stronger because of this, thing here. So we better stop them now.
So, do you have any, military support that you can send our way, at the very least, as a respect to your fellow friends, the smiths, the crafting,
and there is the spy that's watching Rimuru, although we haven't really seen them. So
because they're a good spy,
Yeah. So there's a possibility that Dwargon could end up helping out.
Yeah. Do you think that was Gelmood in the clown mask?
I don't think so. I think it's
sure?
I think it's reasonable to say that it's just because otherwise it would be Gelmood. Like Gelmood.
Well, that's what I said. I said, do you think it's Gelmood?
No, I don't think so, because otherwise, why wouldn't he have just said, "Oh yeah, I'm Gelmood, yeah, and this is a big deal. This is because then it puts more importance on the warning, which would make it easier to get Gabiru to do what he wants, even though Gabiru is very.
Then why mask himself? Right?
That's why I don't think it's Gelmood.
Right, but why is his identity important then if he's just a random servant?
Because they don't want to draw another face.
Draw another face?
Yeah, it's one less character design. Whatever, it keeps them mysterious. Any number of reasons.
I don't think that's it. I think if anything, the actual identity of the servant might be important.
Okay.
I think it might be important.
I mean, I'm open to the idea of that. The reason why I'm like I would want to see more pointing in that direction to really latch onto that theory is just that it didn't seem like they would need to lie or do any kind of deception with Gabiru because he's so easy to deceive already.
It's a meta thing because the audience is here. This is part of the problems, I would say, of this show not being that intelligent of a show when it comes down to the presentation of everything. It kind of expects very little from the audience, you know?
Okay.
So the character looks like this kind of dumb, you know, comedy, kind of like, oh yes, this character. What is that character doing here? And it's kind of like a joke in the initial part there, and then it's like, no, this is a servant of Gelmud, and it's like, oh, well, that's a little like surprising.
I mean, the trope of the masked Joker, like not literally like a clown, but the masked trickster kind of a thing. That's old in anime.
Oh, I'm not saying that that's a dumb trope or anything like that. I'm saying that the reasons for the character to be masked are basically just for fun character design purposes.
Sure. Yeah. Same with basically like Shizue. Like, you know, I mean, there was a bit more that we ended up seeing it. But.
Yeah, but that's they ended up revealing that wasn't the case. There was an actual like arcane magical quality to the mask. This mask, I think, actually has to have some kind of actual plot relevance. Otherwise, I kind of can't take it seriously.
Oh, I mean, it looks weird for sure, but I would say
so either the identity is important or there's some kind of.
But the identity could also be important in like a non-specific way, in just like a general way, where it's like, okay, if he's Gelmud's like, you know, servant, right? Then Gelmud doesn't necessarily wanting people to know the identity of his servants, right? Because, you know, he likes to manipulate, or the race, or whatever, right? You know, it could be pretty much anything. Now, it doesn't have to be something super important in this specific instance, but for the missions that Gelmud probably sends him on, it does get important.
Okay.
You know, and that way he could have multiple people potentially be the same messenger.
That was my point. That I think Gelmud is everyone. Like, Gelmud is all the ones, because he's himself going around to all these people, naming them and stuff. Why not go himself?
Just because he doesn't build up the idea that he has many servants and whatnot, when it's actually just like one random person.
Yeah. Okay. Basically that, you know, it also gives him a little bit of safety, just in case, you know, because now he's dealing with someone who is named. It's not, you know, someone who's weak necessarily, but also it's something where I'm thinking about the race thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, that person seemed like they could have been human. Okay. And we've seen very few humans, just gonna say, in terms of this story.
Yes, that's very few. True.
Like, all the humans have been powerful magic users thus far.
Right. And even then, there are plenty of other races that look pretty much more or less like humans.
Yeah, somewhat.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if the only actual humans in this world were people that are from
another world. Sure, that's another good point. Yeah. That's another thing that's good to bring up, is the idea that Gelmud is potentially, basically, like, there's other people, because they've already brought it up, the idea that there were people that had the whole, Shizue had told about the slime, I'm a good slime joke from.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of other people from our world here.
Right.
And a lot of them are on the bad side. Like, a lot of them on the evil side. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's about. So
you don't want too many powerful people on the good side.
No, definitely not. But other than that, we're getting up and ready for a big fight.
Which is going to be cool.
Soe is showing that he's a badass.
Of course.
And, I mean...
he has tentacle thread powers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
And tentacle powers are always OP.
That's right. That's right.
So, not really much other to say other than that, but hope that the fight works out really well, given that the orcs are 3D. So I could see some gimmicky stuff coming into play there. But I think that's only when they're showing them en masse.
Right.
I think when they were actually doing the fights...
I think they were 2D.
They were 2D because they were only showing like one or two at a time.
Yeah. And I hope that Gabiru continues to fail spectacularly. Not just fail, but fail spectacularly.
Yeah. The whole buildup of Gobta being like the actual leader behind the whole thing, that was awesome. Hilarious.
Yeah.
More Gobta jokes, more Gobta being taken seriously.
What if Gobta defeats the Orc Lord, and then that's how they end up getting control of the orcs? Is that Gobta is like, I am your ruler now.
Yeah, I more like the balance of the joke of Gobta versus the seriousness of Gobta so that he slowly builds his passives in the same way that Rimuru does, but like way slower. So we're gonna be like 50 or 60 episodes into the show before Gobta is actually that strong.
Yeah,
Gobta is endgame, exactly.
Yep.
So y'all, thank you so much for watching this reaction. If you want to see the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch, any level of support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us about stories or just hang out in general, talk about whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.